Items received. Items received? What? What do you mean items received? Nice. Maybe clicking on these eventually causes them to... Items received. Star map Dantooine? Ah, yes. You record the coordinates from the star map you found on Dantooine into a... Oh, that's it. Recorded the coordinates. Yeah, that's it. Don't know why some of these things are purple where others are blue. Good. So can I click on anything here? Oh yeah, you can see right there, there's like a place you can go to. That is an impressively good effect. That's cool. Okay, can't do anything more here by the looks of it. Thank you, Mr. Droid. And outside we go. Oh, more hounds. Oh, of course I forget. Karth. Let me give you your actual pistols back. Karth's blaster and... Bendak's blaster. Versus a heavy blaster? Heavy blaster is slightly better. Yeah, good with that.
Sure.
Okay, well, force points are full. Let's top up the health.
What can I do?
Yes?
Oh, and then I have to figure out... Okay, the Mandalorian guy. We weren't quite able to beat him. But I'm willing to try some more. Maybe after a little XP farming. Need 3,000 more for a level up for myself. And good amount more for everybody else as well.
Sure.
Let's make this quick.
Down you go!
Oh, split the party, huh?
Ha! How'd you like that? Down you go!
All right, let's go help Bastila.
You shall fall.
Ha! How'd you like that? Let's go!
There, take that.
Time to rumble!
Okay, didn't mean to do all that, but oh well.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? Well, I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Yes. Of all the Jedi in the galaxy, why do we get the one who's absent-minded? My sarcastic side would say that so much. Maybe losing lightsabers is a side effect of her battle meditation. Oh, I want to do all of these. I'm going to do maybe losing lightsabers is a side effect of her battle meditation.
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend calf, though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
We can have a little bit of fun and joke around a bit. Okay, we also have, I was about to look this up, this Sandral Matale feud. The head of the rival Sandral family has kidnapped his son. So we want to check out the Sandral estate. Is that where we are? Oh, these are the Matale grounds. The Sandral was the one on the far side. So would it actually be quicker? No, actually. Okay, I want to go south, I think. Was it over? Yep, right over there. Ah, Sandral Grounds. There we go. Yep, this is where I wanted. Hello there, will you let me inside?
This is private property.
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not in league with the Matales, but I must speak with Nurik.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Thank you very much. Main hall, you say?
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I am here on behalf of the Jedi Council. I am investigating the disappearance of Shen Matale.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
That's quite a line. You actually believe that? Don't you think someone is allowed to value privacy?
Privacy is all well and good, but justice must be valued higher. Is it not obvious to you that this man hides something?
Actually, it is. All I'm saying is that not everyone welcomes the sight of a Jedi with open arms. Better get used to it.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Do you know something about Shen's disappearance?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassus disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to Shen?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Tell me, what is going on here?
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Please tell me what happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassus.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
And there you go. What happened to Cassus?
I do not know. I am worried for him, truly. But I do not believe Alin Matale had anything to do with it. And now my father may take it out on Shen. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Why do you care about Shen?
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassius met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Gotcha. Gotta have a little romance love story in there somewhere. Okay, so I literally have 0 leads on Cassius. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to make a hard save here because I want to look at something. Okay, we know where Shen is. I want to go over to the Matale estate. Hello, droid.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Alan Matal.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Dude likes his security droids.
My
Dang.
protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Gun-toting protocol droids. That's a first. Why are you so certain the Sandrals are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandrals would sound just about the same. Don't you?
The injustices the Sandrals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land.
What were they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
We know the Sandrals have Shen, but there's something else going on here. But he is jumping to conclusions.
Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Oh, wow. Make it 2,000 and you have a deal. Nope. The Jedi cannot be bought. I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrals who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed,
You're the
Carl.
one who shot
That interjection was
first.
very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matale before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Yes, sir, with his entire posse of gun-toting droids. So something happened to the Sandral son. Mr. Sandral kidnapped Matale's son as retribution. And now they're at each other's throats. Wow, that was a weird invisible wall. My first thought, and this is the reason why I went to the Matale estates, is that each head had kidnapped the other's son and was blaming the other for it. That proved possibly wrong. So definitely what we're going to be doing first is rescuing Shen. Okay, what kind of doors do I have here? Looks like just the one way in and out.
Nurik has nothing more to say to you. He left strict instructions he was not to be disturbed under any circumstances.
I'm sorry, I'll be going now.
My orders are clear. Please leave me.
Sneak in the back way. Oh! I pop in and they instantly start shooting at me. As well as there being a flash mine. I'll disable the flash mine, you two take care of the droid.
How'd you like that? Didn't work.
Didn't work. Aha. Alright, let's turn on solo mode for a little bit. I don't have a stealth belt, do I? Nope, I don't have a stealth belt. I think... Does Mission have my only stealth belt? Droid parts. Security room. Shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Never mind. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, never mind. I need some help. Droid parts all over the place. And in classic RPG fashion, we're gonna loot everything. Computer terminal. Slice the system. North hallway. Okay. South hallway. Security computer room. That's where we currently are. Security room. More droids. Repair room. Man, these people love their security droids. Storage room. Okay, log out. So, holding cell right there. All right, everybody, come with me. Yep, I see the mine. Disable. Okay, those doors go to the main front room.
No problem. Didn't work.
Skill too low. Security, -3. Basila's probably going to be 0. Oh, -3. Okay.
Sure.
Man, I should have had Droid
No
Bro
problem.
helping me with all this.
Didn't work.
Shen Matale.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Anyone tell you ask too many questions? Now sit down and shut up. I am here, but I'm technically here to rescue you, so I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Okay. What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matale? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do your families hate each other so much?
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Gotcha. Two Type A egotistical dads. Worst group ever. Apparently we have to go out the side door only to come in the front door. Hello, Rahasia.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you, Rahasia.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Okay. 8 outside the gates.